Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you can't or you don't notice by the title of this video, I'm pregnant! Yay! So currently I am 8 weeks tomorrow. So this video is going to be finding out and 0 to 4 weeks. And then Wednesday we'll be back on track with 4 to 8 weeks, and then I'll go from there 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 7 weeks. Let's talk about this. I found out I was pregnant when I was like 3 weeks and 5 days. No. Yeah, 6 days. Like 2 days before my missed period. Only because my sister was like, take a test, come on. But with Mila, I waited because I don't know. I'd rather not be disappointed and have that hope that maybe I am, and then be disappointed if I'm not, rather than get disappointed earlier. I don't know. It sounds crazy when you talk about it. But yeah, so I took a test and it was positive. And I didn't really have symptoms before. I'd say my main symptom that I have written down on my phone is cold feet. Weird, I know. I had cold feet for like a week and a half, which was really strange, and I never have had cold feet before. My first symptom with Mila was my gums were bleeding, and they don't normally bleed. I mean, I guess normal amount, but this was excessive. And with this one, it's kind of bleeding a lot. I mean, it bleeds more than normal, but I feel like with Mila, it was like an over amount of my gums bleeding. So yeah, so my first symptom I would say was cold feet. Then after that, super TMI, but I was having like brown spotting, and I was, this is after I found out I was pregnant, like the next day, and I was like, oh, what is this? Of course you're freaking out, because that's just how we do it. But it only happened once, and then it went away, and I was like, oh, I guess that was nothing. When I called the doctor to make my first doctor's appointment, they had said that's completely normal, especially around 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks, 5, that implantation and everything's moving around, and that it's totally normal. So that was another symptom, but I feel like I had that with Mila. I think I wrote that down when I was pregnant with her too, that I did have the spotting. I mean, brown, so I'm not too sure if that's called spotting or not. But it is not what you want to see, especially that early on and you're so excited. So yeah, that was one of my first symptoms. After that, I would say the gums started bleeding a little bit more right after that, because when I took a test with Mila, I was already 5 weeks pregnant. And so with this one, I found out like 2 days before my missed period. So your missed period makes you 4 weeks, and then with Mila, I waited the next week because I don't know, I was crazy. And so this one, of course, I've been knowing so much longer, and it's so much harder because you think every little symptom is like, something's not right, something's not right. And I don't feel like I was as paranoid with Mila. Another reason why I think I'm more paranoid now than I was with Mila is because I know what I have to lose. With Mila, I didn't know what it was like to have a baby, and so with this one, I'm like, I don't want anything wrong to happen. Because the chances are so high, 1 in 4. I was just reading some statistics on Facebook of a miscarriage, and that is so scary. So far so good. The spotting was just that one day, and then the nausea kicked in. I'd say just at 4 weeks. So I'm only going to talk 0 to 4 weeks. Try not to talk about anything others, because it's been a rough ride, but I'll let you guys know in on all of that on Wednesday. Anywho, so 0 to 4 symptoms, cold feet, bleeding gums just a tad. I'd say a bit crampy, but not like, more of a stretchy cramp, not so much like a hurting cramp. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the spotting one time. I'm not going to show you my belly because it's not 4 weeks, it's now 8 weeks. But it wasn't anything at 4 weeks, because I believe the baby is like the size of a pin drop, something like that. So 4 weeks. So 4 weeks, this is what you get. I like this app because it kind of shows you everything. So it's 0.1 inches and super tiny. My first doctor's appointment, so look how big it is, at 4 weeks. So it's super, super tiny. And my low battery. Anyhow, so I made my phone appointment. I did a phone appointment, sorry. And I have my regular ultrasound appointment on April 10th. That would make me 9 weeks for my first appointment. With Mila, my first appointment was 10 weeks. So I was a little discouraged, but the baby will be bigger, which is always a good sign because then you can see their hands and their legs and their head, and they're moving around, and the heartbeat's pretty strong. So, all right, that is it. The pregnancy plus my symptoms. 0 to 4 weeks, I wasn't craving anything, I would say. It was pretty basic, not sure. Yeah, because Mila didn't start that early either, because that's a bit early, 4 weeks. So, all right. Thanks for watching. I'm going to start doing these, I want to say, every week on Wednesdays, because Tuesdays is when my weeks turn over. So Wednesdays, look out for my pregnancy updates. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.